That's what's up, man.
He has green hair.
I say just enjoying this Friday evening St. Patrick's Day parade that just ended right now.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. We noticed that.
Saturday, my bad. I'm sorry.
That's all good. Hey, so you got green hair, man. You know your hair kind of looks like you got the green hair going on. How long did that take? How long did that take for you to get that?
To be honest, not even an hour, maybe about 10 minutes.
It took you 10 minutes. You kind of got the Joker thing going on there,
yeah.
like the Joker, right?
Like the Heath Ledger, right?
Like the Heath Ledger.
The Heath Ledger going on.
It's kind of like it kind of remind me. I actually thought
that a lot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Great, man. Well, listen, happy St. Patty's Day to everybody, okay? You guys, thank you for dropping back by the studios right here at 530 South State. It's the DStonePony Show. Thank you very much, sir.
Go follow me on Twitter at Instagram.
This guy over here with social media. Thank you very much. You can actually follow us at the DStonePonyShow.com, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DStonePony. 312-564-7375. We're coming back. It's the roundtable right here on the DStonePony Show. This guy, what are we going to do?
You never know who's on the live line for the D-Stone-Pony Show.
We got somebody on here on the line right now. It's the D-Stone-Pony Show. Hi, who's this?
This is Big Bertha, baby. How you doing? Oh, precious Lord, oh, guide my hand. Ooh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because I love you, baby. I told you the first week you going to be my man, song.
Okay, well, we're not going to talk about that right now. But we are talking about...
the D-Stone-Pony Show live on Chicagoland Sports Radio every Saturday, 4 to 5.
He keeps a picture of Michelle Obama in his wallet.
Yeah, baby, it's on!
It's the D-Stone-Pony Show with Devontae Stone.
It's the D-Stone-Pony Show. Welcome back. I'm Devontae Stone, the Stone Pony over here. This guy, how you doing? Happy St. Patty's Day. 312-564-7375. I still got those shamrock cannolis, and they're really good. I did a little something special with the shamrock cannolis. I filled them with some special stuff in the middle.
What you fill it with?
Some special stuff.
Okay, I'm not going to ask
some stuff. And actually, this is good stuff, though. You can't go wrong with this stuff. Here's a little hint. It's involving an alcohol that I was able to experiment with, and I think it's just dandy. It's just great. So I got some of those cannolis for you guys. So I hope you're ready. Okay, really nice. And I must say that I hope you enjoy the stuff that's in the middle of it. Okay.
I don't like stuff.
Hey, but it's good stuff.
I'm a little nervous.
Hey, don't be nervous. It's just almost like the Oreo cookie. It has stuff in the middle of it. It's stuff.
I'm not taking no stuff from a man.
It's stuff,
when
okay?
They got stuff in the middle.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay?
I'm okay.
After one of these, you're going to be happy. How you doing,
That's what
man?
she said.
Happy St. Patty's weekend as they pass by us here at 530 South State. It is the D-Stone-Pony Show over here. Reese and, of course, Brittany and Sean Sierra. We're all hanging out. It's the Stone Pony Roundtable. We're going to talk about my sister who's in the news, and I can't believe my sister is actually in the news, but it's on some bogus crap. Angie Stone, my sister Angie Stone, you know, with the big hair. I don't know where she got that from. It's definitely not on my side. But anyway, what happened with Angie Stone, Reese?
Angie Stone got charged with a domestic aggravated assault.
Wait a minute, they charged my sister?
Yes, they charged her.
Okay, with what? What happened? Because she normally doesn't do anything.
In my opinion, it was just, hey, mom just whooped some ass, just taken too far.
So what are you saying? She did what?
She whooped her daughter's
my niece.
Yeah, Diamond Stone's ass.
Wait a minute. Bad. Okay, how bad did she whip Diamond? Because first of all, I do believe that if a child, let me tell you something, I come from the old school, okay? I come from the damn old school.
Yeah.
If a child says something or does something and disrespectful to their parent, when I was little, we didn't, my parents, they didn't go for that. And even in public, we'll get whacked. We'll get whipped. You know what I'm saying? My mom would take off her shoe. And my mom would take off her shoe, and she'll be, like, really good with that shoe and aiming. What happened?
Did she grab a metal jewelry stand?
No.
And knock out your two front teeth?
No, never.
Is that the old school? Because I'm not a part of that.
Never. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Are you saying that Angie Stone actually knocked my niece's teeth out with what?
With a metal jewelry stand.
Is she okay? Because I didn't get no call.
Who'd you call? Adrian Peterson for some tips? What the hell?
I know, right?
D'Angelo.
Oh my God!
Oh wow!
She called D'Angelo.
I am outdone by that. So here's the question. Was she arrested? Because I didn't hear anything. What
Did
happened?
you see the mugshot?
Oh my God! The
I didn't want to see it. People were telling me they were trying to actually send it to me like an email and stuff like that on social media. I refused to see it.
They actually arrested her and they arrested her daughter, but they let
Wait
the
a minute.
daughter
Why
go
did they
without
arrest the daughter?
Because she actually fought her back.
Okay, because she knocked my damn teeth out.
Yeah, but Angie Stone says the only reason why she grabbed the nightstand is because her daughter jumped over her and just started punching her. So she, out of self-defense.
So this was a lot of abuse going on. It seems like to me that this was like one of those type of things that we're building. I mean, and then just kind of like really escalated. Yeah, and exploded out of the wrong way.
From the story, it just seemed like, okay, mom just ran in her room, started yelling at her, "Go get your damn kids! Go get your goddamn kids!" And then they got in a fight, and then her teeth out.
That's bad.
And now she's out with a $10,000 bond.
So her bond, she can post that. That's no money.
Oh yeah, she did. She posted already.
She already posted. So she's out. So what about
$100,000?
Yeah, no, $10,000.
$10,000. So question. So what about my niece Diamond? Does she get any more teeth?
I have no idea.
Or what happens with that?
I think she got enough money to get her some teeth.
There are.
I feel really bad because she may have to gum it for a while.
There are a little assumptions.
Maybe we have to go to Panera and get some soups or something.
Now Stone, there are little assumptions, right? That maybe her teeth got knocked out because they were rotten from a failure of root canal. I mean, that was an assumption that she even told the police.
I think anybody in their right mind would not even go there on that. That's ridiculous.
Hey, that's what she said.
All right, so I'm going to have a call. I'm going to actually place a call here to Angie Stone. I haven't talked to my sister after that because I felt like I just needed her to calm down and my niece to calm down. So I'm going to have to probably go over and check on them. Do like a business kind of,
she's like 53, so she's mid. What's that thing that you women do, Brittany? Not a midlife crisis, but
menopausal.
Yeah, menopausal.
So are you saying that Angie Stone is menopausing right now?
She could be.
So what you're saying that could have actually been the reason why she just went off.
Yeah, she just went off. Man.
Okay, well,
that's going to be her
defense. First of all, it was
like,
Diamond's fault. Why are you still 30 in your mother's house?
Wait a minute. Is my niece that old?
She's 30 years old.
She's 30. Well, she needs her damn teeth knocked out. Girl, what is she?
Get out the house.
Get out the house. Now,
Michael's in there, too.
To be honest with you, I
Michael's
didn't know she was that old, though. So, yeah, okay. So now, Angie Stone, you did the right thing. You did the right thing, sister. Sister did it. Okay.
Get out my house.
Yeah, she did. Get out my house. All right, so moving on. What about this story here? I was really alarmed by this when I heard about it. From the New York Daily Times, very sad. This happened in Texas. A poor calf, was stabbed in the rectum, forcing owners to put it down before competition. And they have a video about this. I think it's really sad. Here's the thing, if you have to stab any kind of animal, if you have to stab a calf, Why you have to stab a calf in the ass? No, that's the thing. What I'm saying, why did you have to take a knife and be so horrific in killing this poor calf like that? This calf was actually a boy was raising this calf, and the place was taking care of the calf. And one day, I guess they noticed that the calf was not standing up right, and the calf was wobbling and falling back like the calf was drunk or probably on some drugs or something. So they said that. I guess they took it upon themselves to say, they wanted to put the calf out of his misery. So you stick the calf in the ass? How in the world? That is inhumane. Who wants that? Who wants to get stabbed in the ass? And I'm sure if you had an opportunity or a choice, whether being stabbed in the ass or maybe take me out another way, couldn't you just hit me on top of the head? With one of those, what do they call them?
Billy Club or something?
Billy Club, Sean, Brittany, couldn't you have just gave me the gas chamber or something?
Just shoot me.
Yeah,
quick.
Just, pull a bullet in my head or something, but you got to stab me in the ass. I don't know if I want any of that calf for dinner.
They better find that sicko. That's ridiculous.
That is really horrible.
Wasn't it the family that did it, or
no? The people that were taking care of the animal. It was going to be a science project for a little guy that was actually he raised the calf until it got to a point where they killed his poor calf, but they stabbed the calf in the ass. There you
I'm
have
sorry,
it.
Stone, but I really don't.
What do y'all think about that? That's that sad.
A calf getting stabbed in the ass.
That's not good, right? Okay, so here's another story, and when I was reading this, I I just couldn't believe it because I didn't know that this can actually happen. But the first successful penis transplant took place and was announced in South Africa 3 months after the groundbreaking surgery. And let me tell you what happened with this, Reese, before, because I see. Yes, Will. Yeah, I know.
You can see my face. My face is like, my God, how much did he pay?
Yeah,
who was that? Dr. Lorena Bobbitt was the surgeon?
I know, right? Dr. Doolittle.
Was implanted, not taken away.
This is sad. I know, right? So here's the story. A 21-year-old patient now has a working penis. Actually, his penis was not working before, but now he's on a new path. More than 3 years after he lost his own from complications stemming from a ritual doing circumcision in South Africa, it actually went kind of bad. The operation restored all of the man's urinary and reproductive functions, the doctor said. So now he has a brand new penis.
Well, things are looking up for this guy then.
Yeah, things are.
Here all week.
Things are actually looking up for him as well, and you know that he's on a straight and narrow path.
So
he's got some hard times ahead of him.
So you mean
got some hard times ahead of him.
We'll see if it's a successful implant when he meets his wife.
So you mean to tell me he was 21 with no?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, actually, he had nothing working, and it was. Yeah. Well, that's actually what happened. So, but the thing is, it doesn't say exactly what kind of transplant or where this other penis came from. It's kind of amazing. It's almost like, you know how when on the back of our driver license, it's like if anything happens to you,
organ donors,
you donate organs. So is there? I mean, are there just like penises laying around? And that's the thing where you can say, okay, I want this particular penis.
Does he get to choose?
Yeah. Do you get to choose? Like, do they have like, like a storage of penises?
A catalog
where
does
you
it
go
have to match? Like,
yeah. Does it have
color match?
Yeah. I mean,
interesting.
Yeah, you can decide on what
from a horse or
for an elephant.
No, hey, I'm just asking.
You know,
I want to get into porn, so give me the elephants.
Yeah, I would take the elephant for how much is that? Okay, cool. Can we work out a plan? Because y'all are playing because I saw a story the other day on Nat Geo about these elephants that really freaked me out. And I had never really watched this intensely. I was on some of my Norco at the time when I was at home. And so as I was watching, I'm watching these elephants, Sean, and Reese, now you know, man, I know how the Norco's been, but so I'm watching the elephants, and they're talking about the bull elephants, how the bull elephants are like the most dominant elephants, and when it comes time for them to mate, that, they send off this certain kind of signal in their urine, and because of the urine, and when they actually, that the female gets really excited because because it has to be a certain kind of elephant. Any ordinary elephant that just decides to go ahead and, it has to be a bull, one of those bull type elephants, because then she won't get excited if it's not.
So he's putting out pheromones in his urine, is what you're saying.
That's what it is.
Marking his territory.
That's
right.
I
do that.
Marking the territory. And I was watching this, and I'm like, oh my God, and they showed the elephant getting ready to mate. And I was like, I actually felt sorry for the poor female elephant. I was like, wait a minute, this bull elephant just jumped on top of the, and this was really sad. And the poor female elephant couldn't do a damn thing. Like, she was just like, okay, all right, okay, just do what you're gonna do.
Lay back.
And then we
go. No doesn't mean no in the elephant world.
It doesn't really, but this elephant, boy, I'm telling you. So hopefully they're not transplanting elephant penises, because that would really be bad.
You probably need a sling for that, dude. That'd be crazy.
Sling.
I don't think you could wear skinny jeans.
Sling.
You couldn't wear skinny
with something like that. I'm just saying.
No, you really couldn't do that. But I thought that was really crazy. But a circumcision gone wrong, and only in South Africa, man. Oh my God. So good luck to the guy, the 21-year-old. Now he's back in business
with the new.
Hey, he's back in business. There you have it. All right, 312-564-7375. 312-564-7375. It's the DStonePony Show over here. We thank you for following us. Don't forget to check out the DStonePonyShow.com. Well, St. Patrick's Day going on, and I want to know what your plans are, because a lot of people are still kicking it downtown here. People have not. Look at them. Like, hi, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. What's in the cup? What's in the cup?
He's cute, keeper.
All right, what's in the cup? I already know some good stuff over there. So how are you spending your St. Patrick's Day tonight, Reese?
Since I am a quarter part Irish, I plan on doing...
Didn't know that.
I plan to partake in the turn-up.
Any imbibing of you're going to imbibe tonight? Wonderful.
Yes, hopefully some whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah.
No vodka. No vodka. So, totally different monster.
So you're gonna be a totally different monster tonight. How about you, Britt?